How should your fragrance make you feel? That's the motivation behind Di Thompson's new fragrance.
I was trained with the House of Guerlain in Paris 1975, worked with them for a very long time, have had my own salon in Bedford View, and about 7 years ago my late son said to me, "Mum, you know so much about this industry, when are you going to do something for yourself?" That's when I started thinking about a fragrance. See the beautiful bead? Those are hand blown in KwaZulu-Natal by the ladies in the community. And then what we've also got with Demanzi is the very beautiful lid. And the lid actually comes from Vienna. It's quite unique in that firstly Demanzi is for South Africans. It's on the par of your top international brands. Our oils come from Grass, but we do all the packaging locally. So from that point of view, I think Demanzi is quite unique. It's the first time there's a fine fragrance. And when it came to the men's fragrance, I had lost my son last year, and I wanted to leave this legacy for him in particular. And Demanzi for Men is very much about his ethos, his background, his inspiration, and the legacy that I want to leave, not just for him or for me, but for South Africans in general.
But why choose the name Demanzi?
Leroy, I wanted a name that isn't, number one, easy to pronounce. I wanted it to be recognizable. And I'm Di, a long time in my industry, so I'm Di. And Manzi is Zulu for water. So I just connected the two. I decided Demanzi.
You literally started this brand during COVID-19, where a lot of people would say, save your money for a rainy day. You said no. I'm going straight for the jugular. I'm going to make my dream into a reality.
Well, I'm a woman who follows my dreams, and I had already started Demanzi pre-COVID, but and there were lots of challenges economically coming up to COVID. We all know about what's been happening in the world, but I wanted to release my men's fragrance, and I wasn't going to let COVID stop me. I decided we were still going to go ahead. During the very heavy lockdown, I couldn't do too much. But as soon as we got a little bit more into, the opening up of the economy, I was able to complete, because all my packaging is local. So I had to get the guys back on board to make sure. And then of course we would hit the, this was not right and this was wrong, etc. But we managed to, by the 20th of July, I managed to get Demanzi for Men on board. Our oils come in from the same place as all the top brands, if I may mention some of the names, the Chanels, the Diors, the Guerlains, who have been working in fine fragrances. And I have been knowledgeable about fine fragrance since I was about 10, and I don't care to tell you how old I am right now. So I've got a very long experience in this industry, and yes, I'm wanting to get Demanzi out there as best as I can, and it is up to international standard.
Thank you. How are you?
It just so happened that one of our producers had entered a competition and won, and Dee took time out to personally deliver the prize.
So excited that you have won this beautiful gift.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I have made it so that I have not cut any corners. I have used the best. And that's why it's taken so long. A lot of customers have said, so, well, how many fragrances have you got? Well, it takes a long time. First of all, it took the name, then the branding, then the choosing of the fragrance has got to resonate with the name, then the packaging must resonate. So every component that goes into Demanzi has been thought about, and has been thought about obviously through me. People have to understand fragrance, to understand that it's a fine fragrance. It's not a synthetic fragrance. And a lot of the audience are not aware of that. They will buy a fragrance, they will spray it on, they will rub it, they will ruin what we call the triangle or the pyramid, where you've got a top note, you've got a middle note, you've got a base note, and that all needs time to develop and resonate on your skin in particular. So I think that a lot of education needs to be done. Yes, I'm out there trying to teach people more about fine fragrance, and Demanzi is helping me do that.
Hey, what up? This is Boots, and you're watching Joburg Today.